All right. This morning my phone rang before I had even woke up. It woke me up instead of my alarm, and it was Inter Island Solar calling me to let me know that my solar batteries had arrived. I've been so busy, I haven't even unboxed my solar panels yet. So I don't even know if I have all the wires and stuff I need. Everything's come. I've got the 200-watt solar panels, the charge controller, just picked up the batteries this morning, and then I got my charge converter. So I have all the pieces, but I might need some wires to like hook it all together. We'll find out. I'm not even sure when I'm gonna get a chance to go over it. I mean, I could do it tonight when I get off, when I close the school down, but I plan on closing the school and then lifting weights and then kind of just going home and unwinding. So the fact that it's dark and my room's really messy and there's not much room, probably won't do it tonight. Probably won't get to it until Sunday, but kind of impatient, so I might try to wake up early tomorrow and try to hook it up. I don't know how good I'll do at that because I've been so tired. I haven't been able to even wake up to lift. That's why I'm going to 24-hour fitness tonight after work. I'd rather go to the little gym at Haiku, but when my alarm went off at 8, I'm like, forget this. Reset it to later so I could sleep in. Then 25 minutes later, the phone woke me up anyway because they had the batteries, but I needed the extra time to be able to come down and pick the batteries up and stuff, so that was okay. So I might try to set it up tomorrow, but I'm pretty sure I probably need some wires to go from the battery to the charge controller or the charge inverter, the charge converter. And then I might also need some batteries to go from the charge controller to the battery, because I don't think that the stuff I got came with that. So that means I'm gonna have to study which wire thickness is the best and yet most affordable at the same time. I think what's good is I don't have to have the kind of crazy reach as most people. I think I just need a little bit of length because I'll talk to my neighbors and see if I can put the solar panels kind of in the yard between us, because there's a lot of sun right there. I'd like to lean them against the little wall right now. That wouldn't be in the way of anyone, but as summer comes, we start tilting because we're in the tropics. Like most places, the sun's always facing south, but we're slightly below like that. It's either Tropic of Cancer or Tropic of Capricorn. You know, I should know that, but whichever one is the north one. So during summer, it goes from facing south to almost going overhead, and during the peak of summer, like, it will rise and come and set. So that spot where it normally is always facing the sun will actually be to the back of the sun and be in the shade. So that's why during summer I'm definitely going to want more in the yard so that the sun can be on it the whole time. So I'm going to talk to them and see if it's okay if I put it in certain spots, and then I'm just going to need enough wire to go from those panels into the carport so that my batteries can be in the shade. These are really cool maintenance-free battery. They're not like the deep lead acid ones that you have to clean every 6 months or whatever. I can just be lazy, but because of that, they were expensive. But that was also kind of all that was available here. Like, when you're on Maui, you're kind of a hostage to what's available, because I tried to order batteries and I was willing to pay more for shipping, but it was just straight up not an option. It's not like shipping's more, it's just straight up, we will not ship to Maui. It's like, well, that's great. So luckily we had Inter Island Solar, and all their inventory had been sold out, but I gave them a call, told them what I wanted, and they're like, yeah, well, we can either charge you a whole bunch of money to have it specially shipped in, or if you wait 2 or 3 weeks, it can just come in with our next normal routine shipment. So obviously I waited 2 or 3 weeks because I've already spent enough money. I bought that car for just over $9,000 when you added all the taxes and registration and stuff. And then with the batteries, the solar panels, the charge controller, and the charge converter, all that together came out to about $900. So yeah, that's enough. I don't want to spend anything else. I mean, this business has been sucking up It's been sucking up my money like nobody's business. So it's not like I had a lot of excessive money to play with. I've wanted to do things of this nature for a really, really long time. And I've always not pursued it because of time or because of money or one thing or another. And there just comes a point where you got to do what you want to do. You can't keep putting things off. It's ridiculous. You only live once. So I figured we'll just do it and we'll make it work. We'll find a way to keep above water. So we'll see how all this works out. And when I get things set up, I'll do a little video showing my setup.